Hey guys, it's Shapiro with Wholesale Real Estate for You. Back again, we're here with some FYI education information on buying a home. So we'll be covering some topics today, such as what is your purpose for buying a home? How long are you looking to occupy this home or have this home? What home or what type of home and location are you looking for? And last but not least, the most important topic of them all, how are you looking to purchase this home? So, this is some information that basically is good for you to start pondering on before starting your home buying process. In the states of Louisiana and Texas, and this is just a little tidbit, for first-time home buyers or when you are buying a home, you may be eligible to qualify for a homestead exemption if in fact that home that you are buying will be your primary residence. So for people that are looking to purchase a home for a primary residence, you can apply for a homestead exemption. A homestead exemption is basically something that lowers your taxes on your home. There's various of different eligibility criteria that a person, may meet in regards to being eligible for a homestead exemption. You would have to contact your local tax assessor's office and they'll be able to follow up and inform you of all of those different criterias that you need to meet or for qualifications. Also, if you are looking to purchase a home for that, you would make in some rental or lease contracts. You want to make sure for your tenants that you're looking to put in this home once you start the financing process or you buy it, they meet all of your expectations while living in your home. So for all of my people that's in the audience that's probably looking to buy a home because they are interested in starting investment, well, that's awesome. The homestead exemption can apply to certain type of homes, but it will not apply to commercial residents. Investment property, probably you can buy like an apartment complex or a multi-family unit more, so homestead exemption wouldn't apply to you. But if you are looking at buying a home to start investment portfolio, I strongly suggest that you look into trying to seek some property managers. So going into our next topic, how long do you plan to keep this home? If you're looking to buy a home and you're like 50, your late 40s or something to that nature, and you have children that has homes already, or you don't have any kids, then you want to think about the type of home that you purchase, because purchasing a single family home, and we'll go into that as the next topics, that probably might not be beneficial to you in regards to the age, and means that you don't have like any children to leave the property to, or if you have like some nieces and nephews, that's fine in regards to that. But that is important to actually kind of consider that how long you're looking to have this home. At one point, there was a home shortage, so new home buyers wasn't able to actually buy a home without some challenges. New home buyers were getting into situations in Texas and Louisiana to whereas they had bidding war for like certain homes they were looking to assume, in reference to buying or financing. They will have multiple people actually trying to buy that same home. Now, it was good for the seller, but it was hell for the buyers. Those were, I guess, some of the issues that happened, which sparked Texas to kind of implement that for people that already have a home to stay in their home longer. That way, more inventory can be relatively available for homeowners. Also, the interest rates were high previously. Right now, they're decreasing to standard interest rates. But during last year, the interest rates were really high for like new home buyers. They were looking at like interest rates more of like 10 and 12, and they're used to like interest rates probably like in between 3 and 4% with your good credit, in regards to standardized buying a home with conventional lending. Just a tip: buy a home first, kind of speak with some lenders and kind of get some key tips on how the market is before you go off into venturing into starting that home buying process, because your lenders will be able to let you know, and that's who you need to contact first. They'll be able to let you know what the market is looking like now. Is it a good time for home buyers, or it's a good time like investors that rent properties or whatever? They'll be able to let you know that. So moving along to our next topic, which is the type of home in the location that you're looking to actually start home buying in. And when I say home, guys, a home can be a rental property for you. A home can be a condo. A home can be a fixer-upper. A home can be new construction. All of this, whatever you buy, is considered your home, okay? So that's when I'm using this terminology, I'm using it interchangeable in regards to whatever type of real estate property that you decide and consider in making a home for yourself. Single family residence is known as, we label it in our world as SFR, single family residence. That's the most common residential home purchase for people that's looking to buy a home. So what that it looks like, a single family home. That's your standard, I want to say, living, dining, kitchen, bathrooms, and beds, and a carport or a garage. May have a yard, may not. So that consists of your standard single family residential property. Some other types of properties that are good for buying a home are condos. They differentiate in sizes. It's you and you want to just start like the home buying process, you can look into condos. Also, condos are good if you travel a lot. Like if it's just a small family that consists of your husband and yourself and you really don't have any kids, condos can be convenient as well, because you don't have to worry about taking care of any loan. When you buy a condo, you will also be paying for maintenance fees on a monthly basis or either quarterly basis. It all depends on the condo management company. Next to discuss is multifamily real estate. So multifamily real estate usually consists of, I want to say, more than one unit. So it can be a duplex, it can be a triplex, and duplex is 2, a triplex is 3, quadruplex is 4, and it goes on from there, 5plex, 6plex. But those are considered your multi-unit properties. And next, it would be like an apartment complex. Now these properties, a lot of people don't look at them, but this is some things to give thought. If you're a young person that you're looking to get into the real estate investment industry anyway, it might be okay to kind of start off with like a commercial property or a duplex or a triplex. Now, traditional home buying process has changed, and it has changed because of the shortage that once occurred recently in regards to buying a home. Even a young couple, if y'all are looking to kind of like start the home buying process, may not be a bad idea to look in a multi-family home. And also mobile homes and manufacturing homes. Some people, they just looking to buy like a lot, to whereas they can put like a mobile home or a manufacturing home on that lot. And that's fine as well if that's what you're looking to in regards to owning that, to call it a home. That's another option. Some people like to actually travel on the road a lot. So if you're a person that travels on the road, why not take the home with you? I mean, you don't necessarily have to buy a lot to have like mobile homes, and manufacturing homes are good if you are looking to buy your first home. Also, fixer-uppers. Fixer-uppers are investment properties. So you may find a property that's non-livable, basically what you want, and you can kind of design it in respect to the planning division, but you can kind of design it how you would like it to be. live in it after you do all of the repairs and the reconstruction. Some people turning fixer-uppers into primary residence, or they living in an investment property for like maybe 6 months to a year and they selling it. That may be a good option for someone that's looking to kind of start investment as well by fixing and flipping. So now we'll discuss why the location matters when you're buying home. Some areas that you purchase your real estate home in may have higher taxes than others due to school districts or amenities within the city. So that's why it's first and foremost important on where you decide to purchase a home at, as well as in certain communities that have distressed or vacant homes within the neighborhoods that may stagnate the upcoming growth in that neighborhood, and it may cause the homes to start depreciating. Like if you have homes that areas that's rural or there's high crime in those areas, then you probably want to stay away from those areas, because 9 times out of 10 the homes may be cheaper, but the reason that they are cheaper is because depreciation in that neighborhood has occurred due to the vacancy and the distressed homes in that neighborhood has caused the property value to be lowered. And although everyone's goal is different, however, we all can maintain a good quality home that's safe, because real estate is always about location. So moving on to the most important factor into buying real estate is, how are you going to pay for it? In this topic, we will discuss some ways in regards to how you can pay for your real estate property or your home that you have acquired. The first option that you can buy real estate, your home, is through your own capital. So if you can provide your own capital, in which is cash, for a purchase, you may see a home that is going for probably like 130 to 160,000, and you might approach that seller because it is a cash offer that you are proposing to them. They may be able to negotiate with you for buying the home, not probably at 115, but you may be able to get it for 120,000 just because you have cash. Some additional resources, government grants. So before you look into financing the total home purchase, look into what grants are out there that you may be able to apply for. So the next type is traditional bank lending, which are FHA loans, VA loans, or USDA loans. These are your basic loans that will typically require certain credit scores, income requirements, as well as some money down or borrowers closing costs. So yeah, those are like your traditional methods and options to buying a home when using finance. There's also another type of lending, which is called private lending. Now, a private lender can be anyone. It can be one person, it can be a company, it can be your friend if they have access to a large amount of funds and they want to privately fund or finance your real estate purchase or your home purchase. They can very well do that. You may kind of skip around some of the additional finance charges that are utilized when using like a bank or traditional lending. Also, some of the perks with actually utilizing a private lender is they have creative ways that they can get your property financed. You don't have like the large down payment that's required. They can assist in some of those issues, opposed to you paying like your 30-year mortgage. They may have like lower mortgage terms in regards to years, they due to like a payment that you may pay. They have a lot of creative strategies that they can work with. Private lending is used a lot in regards to people that buy investment property. There's not any harm if you choose to use like a friend and you can kind of utilize them as a private lender. There are title companies that can write up a seller-owner finance agreement that you and your friend or a colleague would use if they agree to finance a home for you. Also, last but not least, the last type of lending that we'll discuss is investor lending, which is also known as hard money loans. Now, these loans are absolutely just used for investment purposes, okay? Usually, these lending terms have a very high interest rate. So whereas you may be looking for a normal interest rate, maybe like 3 to 4, at the high at 7 8%. With these hard money lenders, you're looking at starting at 18% all the way to like 25 to 26. So they also are not really keen on making sure that you have an excellent credit score. They are willing to kind of like take some clients that don't have the best credit score, because automatically they require you to have like 25% down of the purchase that you are trying to purchase of the home. They are expected for you to put 25% of that $100,000 as a down payment. Also, they want to make sure that you have a certain amount already retained in your bank that's not going to be touched, and you will have to pay for your closing costs. So this is how hard money lenders work. After they finish the project, that's rehabbing it and getting it done, then they utilize their own bank to refinance it. So we have went over all of the different types of lending. So this is going to conclude our FYI before buying a home. This is going to conclude our presentation for today. All of the contact information is listed in the bio. We also do workshops on every educational piece we put out there. If you have any questions, comments, please respond with the information that's indicated in the bio. And until next time, you have a good day.